for our new challenge run. So, first off, going over the rules. We will be 100%ing the game, which means all main quests, all side quests, all the bulletin board quests. We're going to try going for all garbs, but the only thing that's going to really hold us back on that's the traveling merchant. Because he technically has a fit schedule. As in, he's only got certain places he can appear at certain times. But it's random where he chooses to go. So, like, in the later days when we run out of stuff to do, in theory, that's probably what we're mostly going to be doing, is jumping between areas looking for him. But if we don't get every garb, that's probably why. But since we're doing all side quests and stuff, we'll be getting every other garb anyway, so I will try to go out of my way to get those. But if we don't get them because we get unlucky, then we don't get them. Because you physically can't search every location before he moves. So there's a good chance that once we go looking for him, we can just dance around in circles. So, but yeah, meow meow choco chow. Let's get into this. Do we want to do easy mode for convenience? Nah. Oh, this doesn't show gamepad
When I awoke from my dream
stuff by default. That's kind of annoying.
I was just in time to witness the end of the world.
It's beginning. The feast at the end of time. The last revelry to say farewell. The people here know that it's almost over.
Yeah. Only 13 days to go.
It's the chaos. Do you want to turn back?
Too late now.
What are you doing? The Savior. Sire! Got it.
Snow, it's been a long time. You know what I am. And you know what I want.
I can take a wild guess. You want to save it. The legends had told of her coming. Banisher of darkness, bringer of light, redeemer of souls. She'd come at the end of days to guide our souls to salvation.
Damn you, lightning! What's it gonna be?
You gonna try to kill me? Huh?
It's over.
You're a regular angel of death, Light. So now what? This the bit where you save my soul?
I could help you, if that's what you want.
Damn it! What kind of answer is that?
Now that isn't going to work.
Lumina?
Now that's not right. You're not supposed to throw your life away.
I swear that kid is a demon.
Angels of death and demons? You're attracting the wrong crowd, Snow.
Oh. No one is gonna stop me. You hear? Not you, definitely not her. If I have to fight the Savior, then I will.
The centuries have changed us, Snow and me. Once we fought desperately together against our fates. Now he's patron of a never-ending revel, presiding over a banquet at the end of the world. And I've become the savior. I'm a servant of God, sent to a world being consumed by chaos. Tell me, Snow, has ever a day passed when you haven't thought about Sarah? The girl you loved, my younger sister. How long has she been gone now? She brought us together and made us allies and friends. I can't give her back to you, but I can save your soul and free you from your long torment. It'll be my first act as savior.
It will not.
All right, Mr. Hope-Estime. Any ideas? What do I do next?
Like, come on. Just call me Hope, okay? Right now, your number one priority is Snow. Don't let him get away.
You gonna attack her, or you just stand there and let me attack you? You okay? I could have sworn this first one attacked, but I guess not. Did they not attack until the blocking tutorial? There we go.
Damn, I'm trapped.
The only problem with this game is that it has a perfect block system, which I'm gonna screw up because of Clear Obscure. So, if you'd be so kind. Thank you.
You did it. Now go and find Snow.
See if I can skip this black market dealer here.
A glimmer
Ah,
of light appears
dang
at
it.
last. Is the savior a sign of coming? I would like to bet if you believe you are the...
I don't need any of your crap, sir.
I just spotted Snow. Help me track him.
Got it. You need to hurry.
What's Snow up to anyway? Where's he going?
I'm getting powerful chaos readings from inside.
Now.
Perfect guard that one. Dang.
Savior's got a job.
There we go.
Destiny is destiny.
And that's exactly where he seems to be headed.
What the hell is he thinking? Running straight into the chaos? Is he going there to try to stop it, or is it to use it against us somehow?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Now hurry.
I'll release your soul. You're down. You're down.
Easy peasy.
How high is the obstruction? Did you notice how the people
Shut
here
up,
call
Hope.
Snow the patron? He's in charge of this city, and has been for a long time.
Someone just make a mod where it just mutes
Patron?
Hope.
I don't see it. Sure,
Like it
he'd
just
like to
mutes
look
all
after
his voice
people, but
lines.
lording it over an entire city? Now. Destiny is destiny.
Although I'm not so sure he actually rules anything anymore. He doesn't do much these days except preside over the nightly revelry. Lord of the Feast Hall.
Doesn't look like he's enjoying it much, though. When I looked into his eyes, I didn't see much of the old Snow.
Oh, I was out of stamina. There? There you go. Sometimes they're super aggressive, other times they just sit there forever. It's so weird.
Strange. Snow came down this way, but it's a dead end.
There has to be a way to get through.
Maybe it's this giant shiny button on the wall.
Easy does it, Lightning. When that door opened, chaos readings in the whole area spiked. Light, can you hear me? The chaos is powerful.
Hello, Lumina.
What the? Who are you? And what are you doing here? If you're playing around in the middle of this chaos, I'm guessing you're not human.
You can see when you're inside this stuff? Then you can't be one of God's regular lackeys, can you?
Light, who are you talking to? The enemy! Focus on the enemy!
Great tutorial boss, guys. Good job. 30 seconds. Damn. Not entirely sure if I'm going to beat that one. We have to refight it on the arc.
Listen, Hope, I need more info. Can you analyze this chaos matter for me?
I've been trying to do just that, but it's no good. None of my instruments will tell me anything. It's just too hard to see.
What do you mean?
It means he's not actually Hope, and Buenavelza can't see inside the chaos.
It's locked. Can I force it?
That might be beyond even you. Hold on a second. I'll see what I can do from here.
There's a lot of chaos building up back there.
Yes, indeed. And Snow's inside, or whatever's left of him.
Well, he has been living without hope for centuries. Now the world's about to end. He might have lost his mind entirely. If it were anyone else, I'd say that was a given.
Do you think it could have gotten to him, though? Broken even his spirit?
I hope not, but...
Light, you've been spotted. You've got to get out of there, now.
After coming all this way? I'm his last chance, damn it. I know what he's going through. The pain of losing Sarah.
That's true. If there's anything left of Snow, as the savior, you're the only one who can rescue him. That's why you have to protect yourself. If you're killed, it really will mean the end of the world. And then who can you save?
All right, fine. Take me back to the Ark.
Hold on.
So she'll understand his pain? She thinks she's going to save his soul? Would you listen to this nonsense? God turns her into the savior and it all goes straight to her head.
I don't remember if it ever explains what Lumina actually is.
Once upon a time, I committed a terrible sin. It happened long ago, in a past that I cannot change. I was fighting a war that never ended. I thought I was saving the world, and I needed help. So I turned to Sarah. the only family I had. She was my younger sister. I sent her to her death. I knew what I did could not be forgiven, but I prayed that someday it could be undone. Dreaming of the day I might bring her back, I fell into a long sleep. It was a sleep as dark as death. The centuries passed, and each one seemed like an eternity until... One day, the light touched me. I knew what it was. It was God himself, speaking to me. All-powerful, all-knowing, ruler of the world and sky above. Benevelza. The light was his voice, and I felt warmth on my skin as it spoke. He told me what I had to do. I would be his servant, and if I succeeded in doing his bidding, my reward would be a miracle. He said she would live again. My sister, Sarah, and I'd have her back at last. And so I was chosen by God to rescue lost souls and guide them past the end of this world and into the next. I became the savior.
Light, there's something I want to tell you. Something I think you have to hear. It'll take some explaining, so when you have the time, come and talk to me.
Alright, another rule. At least for our first playthrough, we aren't allowing any DLC stuffs. Because they're pretty broken. Once we get all the quests done getting to New Game Plus, I might take them just to speed up the second playthrough. Until then, we aren't taking any of the DLC stuff, save for the vanity accessories. Because the vanity accessories don't affect anything. I mean, technically, they progress a quest where you need, I think it's what, 100 vanity items, but it's 3 vanity items, so it doesn't progress it that much. So. That, and I like the Deathless Mask. So.
That is the Book of It draws on your memories to recreate foes that you have previously defeated.
What's done is done.
sure why he took longer to stagger there that time. 41 seconds still isn't bad, though.
I've got something important to discuss with you. Could you come here?
Do we want the Outer World rewards? It's just Lightning's garb and weapons from the first games. That's technically not DLC, and they're unlockable every playthrough, even before the DLC became free. So we'll go ahead and grab those. Where do we go down from? 500. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, I think that'll do good for now.
Hello, Lightning. Welcome home.
Hope S time. Once, long ago, we fought side by side, bound by a common destiny. He was just a boy then, kicked around by fate, scared and angry. But we became friends, and then he grew up. He was going to be humanity's great leader, the one who'd lead us all to a brighter future. But it didn't work out the way any of us expected. A lot of things changed during my long sleep. When I woke, the Hope who I'd seen become a man was a boy again. He was up here, in lonely command of the Ark, and this was where he told me about God's plans for the two of us, and the world.
Bunavelza, God of Light, has made a decision. The gates are open and chaos has flooded through, consuming the world and everything in it. Not even God can stop it, and he isn't going to try. Instead, he's going to build a brand new world. But he needs people to live in it. What would be the point of a world without souls? That's where you come in, Light. You're the last piece in the puzzle. You're the savior. It's a simple role. You have to rescue as many people as you can from this world and lead them to the new one. It's an incredible opportunity. You can bring salvation to hundreds, maybe thousands. In return, you'll get your chance to bring Sarah back.
A deal, huh? I scratch God's back and he gives me what I want. My sister.
He's giving you a chance. No guarantees. I know it isn't right using your sister, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
God is using my dead sister as a bargaining chip. Something like that should infuriate me to no end. But for whatever reason, I don't feel angry. It's like there's a hole where she used to be.
I think I know what you mean. I'm the same way. It all happened such a long time ago. I remember it clearly, but the feelings, they're gone.
Maybe that's how God wants it. Maybe emotions in his servants just distract us from what we're supposed to do. So he got rid of them for us.
Maybe he did. And maybe returning me to childhood was part of his plan too. But we can't expect to understand everything he does.
Of course I had to accept God's deal. What choice did I have? It was my fault that Sarah died. If the only way I could save her was by doing God's will, so be it. With Hope Estime to guide me, I began my holy mission. Liberating the souls of the living from a dying world, and ushering them into a new one. The Savior, servant of mighty Benevelza himself.
Light? Light, what's the matter? What is it? Are you alright?
I'm fine, just reminiscing.
500 years ago, chaos was unleashed, and our world began to be consumed. 5 short centuries. That's what it took to destroy all of creation. Now there's barely anything left at all.
And when the Savior has used all her light, the bells will toll and the world will end. Is that what you told me?
Yes, but when that time comes, Benevelza will finally awaken, and he'll bend his great will to create a new world.
Right. And in the meantime, I've got some souls to save.
Yes, as many as you can. Remember, every soul you leave behind will be lost for all eternity.
Okay, where were we? Oh, right. Still talking to Hope.
As long as you're here, you're safe. When you're in the Ark, time ceases to flow for anyone but us.
Is that all God can do? He can stop the flow of time up here, but he's helpless to prevent the world from being destroyed.
Yes, in 13 days God will reawaken. It'll all be over then, and no power in the universe can stop it. But the problem is, the world may have even less time than that.
It doesn't happen at the same time?
It should, but the world has been weakening rapidly under the onslaught of the chaos. The pace of the destruction is accelerating. Your problem is, if the world ends too soon, you won't have enough time to save all the souls you can. You have to delay the end for as long as possible. Now listen carefully, Light. What I'm going to tell you is very important. As the savior, you have a
Thanks for
special
the follow.
life force. I call it Aradia. It's the
Oh,
power
why
of
is that
God's
not
light.
showing
It
up
gives you
on
your
stream?
powers, and much more. If you offer your life force,
There we go.
Aradia, you can give energy to the world and delay the final destruction for a while.
I can delay the destruction, but not avoid it forever. When God wakes after the 13th day, the world is screwed whatever I do. But what does it matter how many days are left? The end stays the same. Why not keep the Aradia for myself?
Because if you did that, and the world ends before the 13th day, God will deem that you have failed. Then what will happen to your bargain? Will he still deliver on his promise if he believes that you failed to deliver on yours?
Right, the bargain. In other words, if I don't keep the world alive for 13 days, I don't save Sarah.
And not just Sarah either. The entire human race might be lost. So do you see, Light? Aradia is the key. You have to gather as much of it as you possibly can. And the way you do that is by saving people's souls.
So that's what I've got to do. Save souls so that I can save Sarah.
Yes, exactly. Remember how much snow has changed? Here at the end of the world, there are many people like him caught in the grip of despair, their hearts shackled by regret and longing.
How are you
If
doing
you
today?
reach out and help them with their troubles, you can break those shackles. Then their souls will be released. They'll be free to be reborn in the new world, and in return, your savior life force will grow.
So that's what he wants. Rescue as many souls as I can before the world ends and takes humanity with it. My mission.
No more lectures today. You can head for the surface anytime you want. Just remember though, you have to come back here every morning at 6.
You're giving the Savior a curfew. Is that it?
There is a good reason. I'll explain it to you when the time comes. We can use the warp machine to send you back down. Just step in front of the device whenever you're
I'm
ready to
doing
leave.
alright. Were you a good girl and took your pills today?
By using the warp device, I can teleport you back down to the surface.
I'm worried about Snow. I should go to his palace.
You could, but I suggest you visit another city instead.
You want me to abandon Snow?
Down on the surface, time is stopped for everyone. The palace will still be on high alert. It would be next to impossible to get anywhere close to Snow.
You're saying I should let things cool down first.
Fair enough. The game audio's kinda low. I can definitely fix that. There we go. That should be a little bit better.
I'm going to send you to Luxarian. It's the capital of the world. Or, what's left of it anyway. I'll place you inside an inbound train. When the train stops at the station, you can get off with the other passengers. Something has happened in front of the station.
All right, do it.
You're surprisingly calm for someone who's about to venture into unknown territory. But you were always brave.
Brave? I don't feel brave. I don't feel anything. No worry, no confusion, no fear.
That's good. But you still need to stay safe.
Wait, so you're watching me while you're at work? Shouldn't you be working, ma'am? Fair enough.
Luxarian, a bustling metropolis, the divine city of light in the holy sea of salvation. It's the last bastion of peace and order in a dying world. Most of the people who live here worship the almighty Benevelza. The city's governed in his name by a powerful religious sect known as the Order of Salvation. God's followers believe in ultimate redemption, and their faith helps keep the fires of hope burning. But even in this pious city, a darkness lurks untouched by divine light. A heresy that rejects the teachings of Supreme Benevelza.
It's another girl.
How awful.
I bet it's the heretics doing.
The divine city doesn't look so holy now.
This was no accident. The girl was left here intentionally. Light! Help her!
There's no need. Just a dummy. Hope, did you see who dropped it? They must still be close.
My sensors didn't pick up anything at all. I'm running a search of the city's video database, but I'm coming up blank so far.
Doesn't matter. I'll just find out myself. Luxarian. The divine city of light. Is that what they call it? Trouble is, the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows.
Yeah, so Noel just stands there, watches it all happen, and doesn't stop his quote-unquote cult that worships him from killing people. What a nice guy.
It looks like someone's targeting the Savior.
We need to solve this case quickly. Luxarian is the city of divine light, yet it has seen the murder of 3 girls in 3 days. The people seem to be growing fearful. If you find out anything at all, I'd be anxious to hear it. There are similarities among the victims. They have all been young women, and all of them had rose-colored hair. Yes, just the same shade as yours. You may also become a target of the killers. I urge you to be careful.
Alright, before we go around collecting clues, there's a chest up here for us.
The Order is locked to the area.
Shout out to Up Hope.
If you see any people who need help, lend them a hand. It could be an opportunity to save a soul. The Savior's mission is to rescue the souls of people trapped in prisons of pain and suffering.
There's our fighter's emblem.
The same people who killed the girl brought that dummy here. It's important evidence. Don't touch it. The victim had rose-colored hair, and the wig on that dummy was of the same color. The killers appear to believe that the evil savior will take the form of a young woman with rose-colored hair. Everything points to this being the work of those heretics, children of Etro. But why are they so sure what the savior will look like?
Yeah.
That's vital information. Good work.
The weird part about this game, though, is Noel isn't part of the cult. It's just the cult worships him. And even though he's one of the strongest people in the world, he doesn't do anything to stop him.
This is my favorite spot. Hang out here long enough and you get to see all kinds of things. Like those white-garbed loonies, for example. The children of Etro are heretics and they don't believe in the Order's teachings. Those Etro fanatics used to keep a low profile, but recently I see them everywhere. The Order's authority isn't what it was.
But we'll get into that later when the story actually gets there.
Do you think they know something we don't? Maybe they have a date for the end of the world. Who knows?
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the
have Interesting. Thank you for sharing what you know.
Good thing that didn't end the quest. I didn't actually want to talk to him yet. There we get this. I honestly don't know how this is valuable information when it's the same thing that they put up on the wall up there when they dropped the dummy.
The
sure.
evil savior will die at the hands of the Shadow Hunter. It's certainly an arresting statement. I'd heard of the Shadow Hunter once before, from a guest that was staying here at the hotel. The same guest told me he's the head of that band of fanatics. But I don't know who he really is, or was. At any rate, it's hardly surprising that people think those XIII fanatics are behind this recent string of murders. But is this man they call the Shadow Hunter the one pulling their strings?
No, he's not.
That was a valuable witness statement.
Good heavens. This has become quite the predicament. Those messages say that the Shadow Hunter will kill the Savior. Sounds pretty, I don't know, prophetic, right? If you believe what you hear around town, it seems that the children of XIII have an oracle drive. That's a rare thing. They say oracle drives are mysterious devices that can let you see the very future. The heretic's prophecy. I can't even imagine what it must show. But apparently it's enough to drive them to murder.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested.
It can't be. Damn it.
Start
it's not
this
looking
quest,
to be late.
since this is the only time we can do this quest.
No, couldn't be that.
Something wrong? Not about those murders, is it?
God, no. Well, at least I hope not. You see, it's the end of my shift, and I'm waiting for my replacement, but he hasn't shown. He's been late before, but never as bad as this.
You're starting to worry, right?
He likes to make out he's a tough guy, but he isn't at all, frankly. His name's Holmes. If you run into him, do me a favor, will you? Tell him Thornton's worried and needs to go home.
All right. If I see anyone in uniform wandering around where they're not supposed to be, I'll talk to him. You work at the station, don't you? Your fellow attendants worried about you.
Oh no, is it time for my shift already? I completely lost track of time. Look, can I trust you? I saw who did it. You know, the people who threw the dummy off the clock tower? I got scared, so I've been laying low. I can't go to the station. That's where they'll look for me.
You were there? What did you see exactly? You have to tell me.
I don't have to do anything. But if you can protect me from those people and get me to the station, I'll tell you all about it.
Sure, I can walk you 20 feet.
Then I'll talk.
The Order operates the regional transportation system.
He was hiding really well.
Holmes, you're safe. I was so worried about you, I could barely concentrate on my duties.
Sorry, boss. I saw what happened over where they found the girl. I guess I just panicked. I don't know why I got so scared. I'm sorry I let you down. It won't happen again.
Never mind. I'm just glad to see you're safe. Guess I never told you. Well, years ago, one of my colleagues was killed by a monster. I was afraid the same thing had happened to you. I panicked and asked this lady for help.
I can't believe no one told me that when I took this job. But anyway, sorry for the trouble, boss. From now on, I swear to you, I'm never going to be late. I mean, what if your heart gave out or something with worry? Can't have that on my conscience.
A true friend that cares. Maybe that's enough to save a soul.
Oh, if that's the case, I'll leave Discord up so I can actually see them.
Well, a deal's a deal. You got me here safe and sound, and so I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw. It was the children of Etro. They tossed the dummy off the tower. I really wanted to tell the Inquisitors what I saw. Honestly, I did. But I was afraid those heretics might find out and make me their next victim.
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
I've caused the boss such a
There should be one or two people to talk to up here.
For your safety and security, the public transportation
I only
office
said
has
those
directed
people
all
would
trains
cause
to
trouble.
suspend
And I
operations.
was right.
Thank you
Every
for your
night I can see them,
understanding.
those weirdos in their white cloaks sneaking around the streets. Whenever I see white, I think, ugh, heretic. If there's one thing I know, that wicked shadow hunter, he's the ringleader of the heretics. Those fanatics are growing bold. Nowadays, there's always a gang of them in the plaza in front of the station. It's as if they are meeting to
Oh,
do
it's not
someplace
inconvenient,
else.
don't worry.
Speaking of which, it's usually around this time they start to show up.
Just had to switch my layout a little bit so I could actually see it. That's fair.
So the culprits are the children of Etro? But what's their objective? What could they be after?
No one, absolutely no one doubts that the people behind the killings are those heretics. The Order is conducting its inquisitions based on that assumption. The Etro fanatics who worship the goddess of death are all over the place. Just look for the sinister groups huddled together, dressed head to toe in white. It may mean nothing, but some people have witnessed the Etro heretics using the public phone near the graveyard. Furtive conversations in the streets. Prowling the city at night. It makes you wonder what they're up to. Let's find out.
That should
Once the
be
gates are
more
open,
than
I'll
enough
try tailing
evidence
'em.
for the Inquisition at this point.
It'll be the easiest way to find their
The only
hideout.
other thing I can
I'll
think
talk to the
of is the guy that
Inquisitors.
runs away
Hopefully get these
over
gates
here
open.
somewhere. Yeah, that guy. I think this is our last piece of evidence.
Wait a minute. I don't know anything about the Shadow Hunter, I swear to God.
I didn't mention any Shadow Hunter, but thanks for the tip. Who is he?
Don't tell me you don't know about the Shadow Hunter. Lord of luxurious Shadow World, hero to the little folk, king of the Warren. Although it's not like I've actually met him myself. Yeah, sure, so I told everyone the Hunter and I are close, but come on, it was just talk. I never thought anything like this would happen. Damn it, I know I shouldn't have been bragging about how me and the Shadow Hunter were best pals. What if the elders believed I'm in tight with a savior-murdering nutjob? I saw you coming and I got scared. I figured you were with them, you know, the Inquisitors.
Yeah, that should be all the information we can feasibly get. I could wait a few more minutes and more people will show up, but we should have more than enough.
If you know anything about the case, I'd be glad to hear it.
The goddess's disciples are beginning to gather. If you lift the blockades around this area, there's a good chance they'll start to move out.
You're suggesting I let them go? It's not a bad idea. Yes, I'll give the order and we'll see where the heretics lead us. We've managed to find some eyewitnesses, and we think we know who it was that strung the dummy from the tower.
Let me guess. The children of Etro, right?
Ah, you have your own sources, I see. In recent weeks, the heretics have become more visible on the streets of our holy city. The poor, benighted fools don't believe in God's salvation. Clearly, their despair has led them to carry out these wanton acts. If only they would open their eyes, embrace God, and they could bathe in the pure light of His almighty grace. Can't they see that their souls would be liberated in the new world? The irony of it all is that their fanatical rejection of the Savior has only made my own faith that much stronger. Although perhaps that is the work of the Savior herself.
If you think your faith will save you, then go ahead. Believe all you want.
All entrances to the North Station area have been reopened. For your safety and security,
Alright, we unlocked Chronostasis. We will never use it.
orderly manner. Safety officers have been posted to assist. Please obey all safety
Lightning.
officer
All right.
instructions.
The Savior can use God's own holy power.
Welcome in.
Let's go ahead and get Nocturne here and Providence. Buy up these for later.
With it, you can even manipulate the flow of time.
How can anyone control time?
With a special ability called Chronostasis, it has limits, but you can slow time. It's just one of the miracles brought about by God's great might. But be warned, you cannot use it again and again. Only use it when it will count the most.
Don't worry, Hope. We'll only be using it never.
This has been a fruitful journey.
Alright, so break these open. Get the quill pen for later. That's part of a different
It looks
quest.
like one of those old-fashioned pens. It also looks like someone deliberately
Some
buried
medals
it here.
for money. There we got Spark Strike.
Spectacular. Yeah.
Can't grab the Carbuncle doll till later.
Fresh products, welcome.
Get the Xiaolongui shell from this guy.
I see you're a woman who knows exactly what she wants. It's a mighty fine product, that one. This is used for only the finest medicines. I was afraid I'd never be able to sell this baby. Thank goodness you came along to change that. It's a little rich for most folks. To thank you for your patronage, I'll let you in on a little secret. I run a legit business, as you can see for yourself. But I do have some, shall we say, friends in the Warren.
I'm listening.
I see I've caught your interest. I sensed that you were looking for something. Just don't delve too far into that area. You don't know what kind of people you'll run into. But if you do decide that you want to go in and out as you please, I can be of some assistance. Thank you very much.
Alright. Gonna trade you out for attack level 2. You're also gonna get the fighter's emblem. Put Spark Strike there. Yeah, I think that's all we'll do for now.
Which way is home?
And that's just about all we can do till the heretics come out at midnight. We'll go monster hunting, I guess.
You're the one who will save us. Let light guide those who devote their lives to the teaching of
Is there no... If God were to send someone, it would be her.
I know. We can go get our butts kicked by a guard right now because we need him for the bestiary. Let's go do that.
Is the chaos going to absorb this place too?
Should probably do it later when we have more stats, but... Oh, I didn't let me jump back up there. Dang.
You're the one who... Our goods are something else.
Is she here to offer? I want something to commemorate my trip.
We gotta wait. It's time. We're saved. My house is so far.
It used to be such a prosperous.
No, it's this.
Hello, sir.
I know it.
I need more time. Let the darkness embrace you. It's your hero. Now.
So nice for them to heal us after we stagger them.
Do you dream of death? Fate is what it is. Accept death.
There we go, the
Pray
guards
for
are in the
rebirth.
bestiary. Ooh, and we got lucky enough to get fail swipe from him. That's nice. With strength plus 80 on it. That ain't bad.
She's like God. It used to be such a prosperous city.
Yeah, we still got about an hour to kill.
Things have taken a turn for the worse around here.
You bring with you the end.
Does anyone know a good doctor?
There are heretics roaming around. I
want something to commemorate.
You're down.
I also need gremlins, if you'd be so kind. All I've seen so far are the hairballs.
Who is that?
Nothing else wants to spawn? Alright, we'll just wait for the cult. I don't remember if this platform over here works. Pretty sure they see you up here. Yeah, I'm fairly certain they see you up here. We'll just start behind them.
Houston's a nice place too. It's glamorous and exciting.
Light, careful! They see you. Make sure you stay hidden in the shadows.
Of the Order of Salvation. It is now midnight. Please pray. Let us thank God.
Didn't start far enough behind them.
Thanks for all your hard work.
The evil savior will die at the hands of the Shadow Hunter? I sure don't like the sound of that. When they say savior, do you think...
It's me, alright. It has to be. But who's the Shadow Hunter?
I don't know. Right now, no one else does either. The information's incomplete at best. But the Order thinks he could be the leader of the heretics.
So if the Shadow Hunter leads the cult, does that mean he's also behind the murders?
The heretics are on the move. You need to follow them discreetly and figure out where they're headed.
Show that you are one of us.
In the forest of darkness, chaos holds sway. To the goddess of death, these numbers I say. 7891.
The rites are beginning. Make haste.
See that? I think I just found my invitation to the party.
Yeah, so when the phone rings, you have to give them a 4-digit code. Simple, if you have the numbers.
Right. Simple. So any bright ideas about how to do that? I mean, considering you're doling out advice.
Head back to town and see what you can uncover.
Alright, we can't actually find the numbers till day 2, so...
The heretical cult, the so-called Children of XIII, are behind the murders. They become increasingly visible in the city. Judging by the tone of their message, they view the Savior as their enemy. What I don't understand is why they would target you. You're here to save souls and guide them to a new world. Why wouldn't they want that?
was coming. It's not that clear-cut. To some, God's savior looks as much a murderer as these maniacs do. I'm not surprised they're afraid.
Don't worry. Even if the world hates you, I'll always be by your side, Light.
I can't believe it. I just dropped it. now I'll never ever see it again.
Did you lose something? What was it?
I lost my carbuncle doll. It was the prettiest green color. It was an antique. It was my favorite doll in the entire world.
Chin up. It has to be somewhere. If you search hard enough, you'll be able to find it.
I know where it is. The chaos took it away from me. Anything the chaos touches just disappears and you never see it again.
Just because you can't see something, it doesn't mean it's gone. In fact, there might be a way to get it back.
Really? I don't believe you.
All right, then I'll find it for you and prove it. You're looking for a green carbuncle doll, is that right?
What do you want to do? Will you go looking for that code?
The children of Etro are gathering now. They'll be out of my reach until they're done with their business.
It seems like a waste to just wait here until then. Why not get out of the city for a while?
I might as well. There's not much time left. I won't waste it.
Yes, your time is the most precious thing you have now. How you use these few days may decide the very fate of the world. It looks like the monorail is up and running. If you hop aboard, you can quickly get anywhere in this world. And there's another station on the south side of XIII-3.
I forget where exactly it is, because I've only ever done it once, but there's a red carbuncle doll somewhere around here. Yeah, right here. We're not going to give her the red carbuncle doll till the second playthrough. So if you want to complete as many quests as we can in this first playthrough. Just know, you can give her the red carbuncle doll. You will fail the quest if you do that, however. I just wanted to show off where it was. The green carbuncle doll is here between midnight and 4 o'clock. You can see it shimmering here at other times of the day, but you can't actually pick it up.
Pray for the dead. Easy now. Destiny is destiny.
We have goods you won't find anywhere else.
There's a gremlin. Too far. Now, if you find both, you do have the option to give her either one. Again, the red fails, the green passes the quest. This playthrough, we're going to give her the green. If you're curious as to what the red does, make sure you're here for the second playthrough.
You really found it! Oh, thank you, thank you! My mom gave this to me. She's gone now. She she got swallowed up by the chaos. It was 200 years ago, maybe longer. If this doll was safe and sound inside the chaos, that means my mom is okay too, right? It means she's watching over me from far away, right?
People pray for the dead. They pray that even though their bodies are gone, their souls... still exist. They pray they'll see their loved ones again. That little girl prays she'll reunite with her mother. The same way I pray that Sarah and I will be together again someday.
What else can we do right now? We can do seed quests. We can fight the wind dragon. I think that might be about it as far as quests go. There's not a whole lot you can actually do on day one. Magician's token. We'll go ahead and put that right on Mist Wizard. This is the fresh playthrough. We've been playing for an hour and a half. We're doing a challenge run. The main mechanic of the game is a mechanic called Chronostasis. We are ignoring that mechanic, which means we're going to have a lot less time to actually complete stuff in the game. We're trying to 100% the game while doing that. Any other chests in here? I don't think there is.
I saw this coming.
Never bothered with 13-2 or 3. And that's fair. A lot of people had a hard time even getting through the first game. Personally, I think this one's the best out of the trilogy, but a lot of people don't seem to agree with me on that. Yeah, let's go ahead and fight this guy.
Okay. This is a restricted area. A giant creature came out of the chaos and it's causing a panic.
And no one's doing anything?
13 brave bounty hunters volunteered to take the beast down, to keep the peace. 13. That should have been enough, right? Guess how many still live? Just one. The others all died.
And that lone survivor was...
Yes, me. God. Such horrors I'd hoped to never have to see in my lifetime. The city's lost now. No one can face that monster and live. And with the chaos creating more of them...
Yeah, that seems to be a lot of people's issues.
Sounds dangerous.
Were you listening? But if you
I just find it hilarious that everything that people complain about for 13, everyone praises for 10, and I just don't get why.
I'll release your soul.
Yeah, kinda. Not nearly as much as they've milked 7, but yeah.
Pray for the dead.
It's kind of weird because 13 was hated in both America and Japan, but for some reason it sold well enough. They're like, yeah, we can make more money off this. Then the second game was more hated, but it still did well enough to where people were like, yeah, we can make more money off this. So I was like, people really hate it? I'm not sure. You hated 7? Oh no.
I don't plan on losing.
I forget if your spells first or spells second. I'm pretty sure your spells first. But I want to cut off your tail, so we're gonna do this the long, complicated way. Ah, crap. I was busy switching my stickmas. I just swing it that way. On this side. Oh, he did the second one. It's so hard to tell whether he's going to do one or two.
Easy now. Let the darkness embrace you.
Ah, he did the second one. I really want to cut off your tail because not many people know you can. Yeah, Pierce is perfect card. I did not know that. Wrong button. Ugh, second one always gets me. There's my Claire Obscure brain coming in again, trying to use the triggers to block. There's the tail cut. Problem is his weakness is on his other side of the body, so once you do cut it, you don't hit the weakness as a part of the knockdown. Let me double clock there, but we'll roll with it. Also, we're still stuck behind him, so we can't do the second stagger. There we go. I'm surprised I let him skip that, to be honest. We're not going to use EP for anything else today. So you have no tail to pummel me with. Actually, I have to block this one. I should actually block that, so you can definitely kill me here. Don't get that landed. Not the cleanest fight, but I wanted to cut off the tail, so. Ooh, we got arrow blitz off that. Getting pretty lucky with the skill drops. Go ahead and throw that one on you. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, 7's not in my, like, top 5 or anything, but it is probably the most beloved game by the community, so.
You killed it? But how? How did you defeat that thing alone?
Well, it wasn't an easy battle.
You don't have to tell me twice. Here, you should have this. It belonged to the fallen men. Because of your actions, they're resting peacefully, knowing their deaths weren't in vain. What a coward I am. One failure and I turned tail and fled. In my mind, the beast had become chaos itself. But then you dispatched it alone. How powerful could it have been, really? To be slain by just one man? Damn it, you inspire me!
Not to be reckless, I hope.
Never. Caution is my middle name, after all. But we bounty hunters, we like to live on the edge. Danger. That's what it's all about. Can't live without it, like you can't live without air.
From that we get Pendragon, which is a pretty decent shield, actually. Yeah. It's not the greatest defense stat-wise, but it gives you Defender 1. Which makes it less likely that you'll recoil upon taking damage. So if you're not blocking, you won't get staggered quite as easy. And it gives you 3,000 health, which is always nice. We'll definitely be throwing that on something later, but I don't really need it right now. Shouldn't be a black. Yeah, everything's looking fine on my end. Yeah, to close out a mobile.
They distort time and space and spawn fearsome monsters.
Only 2 Chaos Seeds this time? That's annoying. I've gotten like 4 out of this one before. Yeah, quite down there.
So you want to be a hunter?
Now you can't hear anything? Oh no.
It's the chaos, ain't it? Life's got no meaning, so you want to throw it away. Or better yet, Your man went and dumped you, so you want to take it out on some beasties.
Look, I don't know you, and you clearly
Apparently
don't
we're also
know me.
dropping frames,
You don't
which
know me?
seems problematic.
You came
Why
to
are we
do
dropping
business
frames?
with Baird without checking up on me first? Not too bright, are you, girly? Huh? You want to keep talking? I'm game, but you gotta buy this here, baby.
You're down. Savior's got a job.
Ooh, we got Light Slash. Getting really lucky on the the skill drops. Holy cow. I did a practice run at day 1 yesterday before I started this, and I didn't get a single skill while I was doing it.